Good evening, y'all. In today's episode of Dinner Conversations with my son, we are preparing picadillo, a Spanish dish made with ground beef and potatoes. Before we get started, I want to tell you that when we get to the dinner table, my mic is not working, so my voice is being picked up by my son's mic. Therefore, the sound is quite off. We are working on it. We want to apologize ahead of time. We are a work in progress and we are learning as we go. Back to the recipe. This recipe is so easy to prepare. To start off with, I am browning 1 pound of ground beef seasoned with salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, along with 1/2 chopped onion. You want to brown the meat thoroughly until it is well cooked. Next, you want to add 1 small can of tomato sauce along with 1 cup of water and 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon. In this step, you can add 1 whole jalapeno, or you can chop up the pepper like I did here. I just happen to have a jalapeno in my freezer, so I am using it, but I did remove the seeds because I am spicy, but not that spicy. Then you want to add 3 small chopped potatoes and mix everything to combine. Bring it to a boil, and once it is boiling, cover and reduce the heat and simmer until the potatoes are cooked thoroughly, 15 to 20 minutes. And that is it. Here is our plate. I served this with beans, rice, and flour tortillas. What kind do we have here? Classic cola. It's going to be delicious.
Prebiotic soda. What does that mean?
Good for your gut. Good gut health. They don't taste like classic cola.
Apple cider vinegar. I can taste the apple cider vinegar. That's disgusting.
That's why it's good for you, because it's apple cider vinegar.
I'll drink it, but
It's not a Coke. It's not a Dr. Pepper.
it's not even tea. So what are we having today?
Picadillo.
Beans, Spanish rice,
And it's usually served with beans and rice and a tortilla.
homemade tortillas.
Yeah, I made the tortillas. So I've been watching the Lori Vallow murder trial. She's as cuckoo as I'll get out.
That's the cult leader or whatever. No, not cult, but
Big cult.
I don't know if that's the correct terminology. Everybody gets upset nowadays, so I don't know.
It's a cult. She thinks she's a goddess.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely in a cult then. You better go, Mama.
Thank you. She's already been convicted of murdering her kids. I couldn't imagine.
She murdered kids. Now, what? No, she just murdered kids. Who else she murdered?
Supposedly, she's been convicted of her murdering her 2 kids, and she got each of those life sentences each. Then her husband,
She murdered her husband too.
that's who she's on trial for right now, and then his wife.
Oh,
Yeah. It was a whole shooting. Then they went to Hawaii on their honeymoon, got married, went to Hawaii on their honeymoon.
psycho.
You know, she's a celestial being, and that's what she
Oh my God. One of them. That's crazy. That reminds me of there was a guy way back a long time ago. I can't remember his name, but he killed his kids. And I can't remember if he killed his wife. I think he killed his wife too. And it was so he could be with his girlfriend and start fresh. And he like stuck him in like a big oil tank.
Yeah.
Cause he was like
Oh, where's my phone?
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I watched that one too. Shannon, what's the wife's name? Watts, Christopher Watts. That was his name. And I don't know that he was. Yeah, he probably wanted to start over because he did have.
He did. And he had a girlfriend and he wanted to like start over with her. I'm just like, start over with her with your kids still. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I know some exes that would do that shit.
There's a whole thing, you can see it on TV where, I think it's on Netflix actually, where the police came, which she was reported missing, the wife was reported missing, or the friend couldn't get a hold of her, and the police came, and you see him in the whole body cam.
Mm-hmm.
They went to the neighbor's house because the neighbor had a camera that pointed towards their driveway, and they were watching where he had backed into the garage to do something. And
That's the Watt guy?
Mm-hmm. And he's standing there the whole time, and you could tell he's nervous. And then he told his dad it was because Shadan was abusing the kids.
That's like
And so he got mad and strangled her, and then one of the oldest little girl came in and saw him, and so that's why he killed the kids.
I don't know how much opinion I can say on it, but like, why'd you even have kids, you know?
Just leave.
Yeah, just leave.
Just leave.
You can go start a new life. He definitely did start a new life, though, I guess, technically, in prison.
Mm-hmm.
You calling somebody Bubba.
They probably have him in protective custody.
No, he's still calling someone Bubba. Someone got a hold of him. Prison's no game.
Beautiful little girls. Beautiful. And she was expecting another one.
Oh, she was pregnant?
Mm-hmm. She was pregnant.
I don't even have kids. I can't even imagine that. That's crazy. It's really good.
This is really delicious.
The soda, though, it's not doing it for me.
Sorry.
No, I'm not your fault.
We hadn't tried Poppy. We tried the Olipop. So I thought, well, let's give the Poppy a shot.
I bet after you drink it for so long, you'd probably like it. You're just not used to it. You know, 'cause I've been drinking soda and tea my whole life. Mm-hmm. Switching to something like this, it's like, ugh. I could see me liking it eventually.
It's the apple cider vinegar that's just so overpowering.
Thank you for the tortilla, Mom.
I don't know how many calories is in here. I don't care. It's delicious.
I think for the small one, it's like 100 or something.
They're pretty small. They're not. Ow, it's kind of that hot. They're not big tortillas.
I think it's like 100.
I remember I told your Aunt Belinda one time, I can't get the tortillas perfectly round, and she said, "What does it matter? You're gonna eat it anyway."
She makes really good Spanish rice.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there's anything she can cook that's no good.
I still ain't been able to do it. But when you was telling me how you did it, and a little detail where you said you don't clean it, I always clean it. Maybe that's my problem.
The rice?
Yeah, I always clean the rice for Spanish rice.
Mm. Now I had started doing that because that's what TikTok said to do. Wash your rice, wash your rice, wash your rice. And when I was using the pressure cooker, I thought, okay, well, I'll wash the rice. But then this last couple of times, I thought, this is not how I was taught how to make rice. I'm not gonna do it like that anymore.
Yeah.
Now I was taught, you don't wash your rice. I mean, even regular rice growing up, I wasn't taught to wash it.
I know for like Asian rice, fried rice, you're supposed to wash it, but I don't know about Spanish rice.
I wonder if there's a reason why.
I don't know. I'll ask my sisters. Maybe they probably know.
Because they don't wash your rice.
I don't know. I think they just stick the rice in the frying pan and start making it.
I was taught you just put the rice in the frying pan and brown it.
I know for like chicken fried rice, when you wash it, it makes it like not stick together as much, not as clumpy. I don't know if it's necessarily just to clean it. I think it's just to make it where it's not so clumpy.
This rice isn't sticky.
But it's cooked differently because y'all like saute it first, right? The Asian rice, you clean it and then you steam it and then you let it sit in the fridge overnight.
Yeah, that's true.
They brought back the dire wolf.
I know, I want one.
They're very big. Can't have a dire wolf.
Why can't you?
They're huge.
Well, then what are they going to do with the ones they
Mama,
made?
you sound like Rocky wanting to have a pet bear. Pet bear would eat him.
Why'd they bring back this wolf if you can't have one?
I don't know why they brought it back. They're gonna bring back all these animals, and we have Jurassic Park to look at. That's a very bad idea.
How'd they do it?
They technically didn't bring it back. They like mixed its DNA with like a gray wolf or something like that. And the gray wolf, I think it was a gray wolf, could be wrong. Birthed dire wolf. Genetic mutation, not mutation.
Were they born naturally, or did they do it in a petri dish?
A petri dish. No, they impregnated a wolf. I think it was a gray wolf.
Oh, with this other
Yeah, they made like
dog's
they made like
wolf's DNA.
yeah, they did that and stuck it in a female dire wolf. I'm assuming. Nowadays it could be a male, apparently. Well,
I don't. Maybe she didn't want them to do that. I'm just saying.
the wolf.
Yeah.
That is true. I think it was a gray wolf. I can't remember if it was a gray wolf or not, but
And so they're just going to keep them in.
it's in some sort of sanctuary. And like the guy that did it, I don't know if he seems like he's trying to play God, but at the same time, I'm like, he'll never be God, no matter how hard he tries, if anyone tries. Because they still didn't make that DNA. They just found it. They didn't make it.
Where'd they find it at?
I couldn't tell you. I didn't watch the whole episode. He was on the Joe Rogan episode.
Where's he at? Where's he live?
I don't remember.
In America or Iceland?
He seemed American, but I can't remember. He was very uninteresting. I just know the direwolf part. Like Joe Rogan thought he was fascinating because Joe Rogan likes that stuff, but to me it was like, oh, you're trying to play God and it's not working. You can't play God. You're not God. Which I don't think he was trying to play God. I think he seemed down there that he was just boring. I didn't like him.
Hey, shh, nobody's out there. There's a dire wolf right there, miniature size.
Yep.
I was telling
Chocolate version.
our lady friend down here. I saw her out in the hall today, and I was telling her, I was like, yeah, people are afraid of Ramsey, but really and truly, he just wants to play. He's just a big, bolsterous guy. I said, but it's the sister that you should be careful, because I have to really watch her, because...
Yeah, she's a guard dog. That's how I trained her, though. I trained her to be a little guard dog.
Yeah, so I sort of said, I have to, I stand at the door and wait to make sure nobody's out here before I even come outside with her. But Ramsey just wants to play.
Yeah, I think if I had gotten him as a puppy, I think I could have trained him better, but he's just so set in his ways. And he was kind of bouncing around between, my ex and Rocky, and he came back to me. So it's kind of like he really didn't have no discipline.
Yeah.
And so by the time he got back to me, it's kind of like he's gotten better, but he is a handful.
Yeah. Because Pops had him, Junior had him, you
Well,
had him.
I think he started with Sister, went to Pops, and that could be reversed right there. And then went to Junior. And Junior had his babies, and he was rambunctious, so I was like, he needed to come with someone that didn't have like kids running around. So, I told him I'd take him, and Rocky liked him, so Rocky said he wanted him, and then so I let them try it, and
because even at the other apartment, taking care of him. Then I took care of him. When I was there, she didn't do anything.
he seems very happy now.
Yeah, I think he is.
Her dog liked me more than she liked him or her. Little Mooney.
Yeah, Mooney. I think Mooney and Gigi got along pretty good. She didn't like Gigi. I think she mistreated her. I know you don't think she did, but I think she did. Seems like when I came home, Gigi was, I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
That was so short lived. It didn't last like long after that.
No.
Which I did tell her. I tell everyone that I date, like, I'm gonna take care of my mom. So she's gonna live with me if she wants.
Well, she spent the night and never left my home. And then like that time you came home from work, and I was waiting outside it because she had locked me out.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. That was a mistake. I didn't think all that was gonna happen.
Yeah, because I know she knew I was out there. You couldn't miss it. And all she was in here doing was packing her stuff because she was having her little poor pitiful me moment. Well, I'm just talking crap about her today, aren't I?
Yeah, you might need to bleep her name out a couple of times.
Okay, I'll do that. I mean, and honestly, the moment I decided that I was moving back, the exact moment, I can tell you the exact moment, is whenever you were having some issues, mental health issues, and she popped herself in there. Now you know how I feel. And at that exact moment, it had nothing to do with her. We were dealing with you. It had nothing to do with her. And she was making it about her. And I thought, that very moment, I thought, I've got to move back in with Brandon. Because this person is not good for his mental health. That is the exact moment.
Yeah, it sucked when I ended, but I did feel a lot better after it was all said and done. Mm-hmm. I did. Even now, I look out for things like that to these people I date now. If I see any remotely any negativity or baggage, like I get there's some baggage. Everyone's gonna have some sort of baggage, but she carries. If anyone carries herself like she did, I just tell them I can't do it.
You'd be over there on your computer and you'd be talking to the guys and you'd be like, "Give me a break, man. I'm going through some things right now." You're just.
What was that?
It was right after the breakout,
Oh.
but you'd be laughing about it the whole time.
Oh.
You know, give me a moment here. Give me a break. I'm going through some things. And you'd start laughing.
So I mean, it sucked at the time, but I felt better. I did.
Yeah.
Even this last person, like after that was way better.
Yeah.
I caught that fast. I was like, this ain't it. Give her a chance. I did, but it was worth it.
There's somebody out there for you. I keep trying to tell you about the YouTube girl, but I know she's in another country. I know.
I don't know about the YouTube stuff. I don't even feel comfortable being in front of a camera, but I'm doing this for you, so.
I mean, your sister and I, we have our thoughts. You know about our thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what y'all are talking about.
Yeah.
Anyways, that soda's gross.
You're gonna be like.
I finished it.
Huh?
I finished the soda. It was gross.
Did you? I have not finished mine yet. Mine is still pretty full. You want some of mine?
No, I got a Pepsi here.
Oh, you got a Pepsi?
I came back with reinforcements.
Oh. I just have this classic cola. I'm trying. It's still pretty full though.
It's okay after a while. It's not. I guess I would drink it if that's all someone had. No. It's not very good, but.
If this is all somebody had, I would drink. And I have this. It takes a lot for me because I don't like water. There's nothing about it. There's nothing I like it. But if this is all somebody had, I'd have some water.
You got water over that.
I sure would.
I like water. Water's refreshing. But
I have to be very thirsty to really like it. But normally, no. There's no taste to it. There's no nothing.
no.
But I would drink water over this in a heartbeat. This is just. It's so overpowering, the apple cider vinegar. It's just.
That's what I thought when I first said that. It tastes like a vinegary, and then there it is.
That's what the
Infused with apple cider vinegar.
But man.
It's not bad. It's not great. I wouldn't buy it again.
It's bad.
Is this the only flavor they got? They got more than one, don't they?
Yeah, they got more than one. I do think I do prefer the Olipop over the Poppy though. I do prefer the Olipop over this. This is just
No good.
no. I'm not gonna be able to finish it. I tried it. I'm gonna get me some lemon tea here when we get done. Get me some of my
Arnold Palmer.
Shit, can't say it.
Yeah, Arnold Palmer.
Palmer,
Yeah.
I'm getting some of that whenever we're done because I can't with this. I got some yogurt if I need some good probiotics right there.
Yeah.
Lucy, I saw her haul it on her grocery haul. The lemon, what's the brand yogurt we like?
Oh, Gills.
Yeah, the lemon one. I was telling her, I said, it was really good. I only ate half of it. I still have the other half in there. This is really good. And then she also had on, I think it might have been salted caramel. That's the next one I want to try. But they don't have that in a 4-pack.
Yeah, they only really had like the mixed berry, the vanilla, and the cherry.
Yeah.
That's in the packs. And they're starting to blow up more, so maybe they're going to start packing different flavors.
Oh, that would be really good.
So I've seen commercials on it and stuff now too, so I'm like, oh, they're blowing up there. I mean, I don't know.
Because I'm sure, which I like the cherry. Cherry, I'm like you, it's my favorite of the 4-packs. But that lemon one is really good.
That vanilla is really good if you put like a little bit of honey in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit, because like, you don't want too much sugar.
Honey.
You don't want to put too much sugar, and so just a
Yeah.
little bit of honey. But you can taste it. That's powerful. That honey that we have is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's the organic one. Yeah. I don't know if you can get a local organic.
At farmer's market where Rocky gets my seasoning, I think they do honey.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Because the farmer's market should be starting up again.
Yeah.
I don't know, because she keeps tracking
And
it.
there is a company, I think it's in Canyon, where they do like bee products. They have like lotions and stuff. I used to have
Maybe I
those.
should get some honey from there next time. We'll finish this one.
Yeah.
And try to get some honey from there. Because it's better if it's local. It's better for your allergies.
Yeah.
But I didn't know about organic. I just saw that one, and I was trying to, because you hadn't been feeling good, and so I was just trying to think of what I could get to help you feel better.
I don't know if it was really allergies. I don't know what it is.
Well, I didn't know that. Didn't even think it was allergies. I was thinking maybe more inflammation.
I definitely think it's the food.
Turmeric and the honey.
I definitely think it's the food and the food we eat. Like, all the food we eat now is poisoned. It's kind of, not straight blatant poison where you die instantly, but like, there's stuff in it that's not good for you, and I think it's catching up with me.
Yeah.
But
what you need to do is make us a sourdough.
yeah. I don't know if that's true. The little trick where you push the bread down and it shoots back up, and it's fake bread.
But it all would shoot back up. But what gets me is, like you were saying, it doesn't go bad.
You know.
It doesn't.
None of the bread goes bad.
No,
It is bad, but you just can't see it.
Walmart Italian bread that they make, you have to leave it in the icebox because it doesn't have any preservatives in it because it will go moldy and green. But the other bread, it's sitting there for all month long and never turn moldy.
Yeah, because when you go on your little trips and I buy bread, I forget about it, and it's still full form, no mold.
Yeah, and like the organic milk. If I get regular milk and we don't drink it all, it goes bad. But it expires a lot sooner than organic milk. Organic milk will. Let's see what this one says.
That is weird.
It expires 5/23.
That is odd. That's very odd.
But the other milk expires a lot sooner, like within a week.
Maybe your viewers know the answer to that. That's pretty odd.
Yeah.
Like why is organic milk lasting longer than just
milk that's
processed?
Yeah.
Why is it lasting longer than processed milk I would say in theory it should go bad faster.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It would go bad faster than non-organic milk. I don't know. Fishing today? Y'all? Where y'all going?
Meredith.
Oh, okay.
He said he's gonna leave at 6:30.
Are y'all gonna, it'll be dark or?
We're doing night fishing, so.
Do you have to leave?
I was gonna take these lights.
Oh, okay. You know, like at some parks you have to leave by midnight, I think.
I don't know the rules out there. I'm sure they do. All I know is you only have 2 fishing poles. That's all I know.
He only has 2 fishing poles?
You can have only 2 fishing poles. You can only have 2 lines out. You can take as many fishing poles as you want. You just only have 2 lines out.
How would you choose which 2?
Well, we're going for walleye. So, probably a smaller hook with enough to, hold a little tiny fish.
Yeah.
A little live bait, and then
That reminds me of. Did I send you the one with the little boy and the minnow?
minnow.
Minnow? And the minnow in his mouth?
He ate it.
No, he didn't eat it. He didn't eat it. But the dad asked him, "What do you have in your mouth?" And the little boy turned around and opened his mouth.
He had a
He
minnow.
had the minnow right there on his tongue, and the dad told him, "Well, swallow it." He said, "Well, why would I do that? I'm trying to keep it alive."
Oh my God.
And then did I send you that other one that said, "Little boy caught him a fish"?
Yeah. He was like, "You said I wasn't gonna catch shit, and look, I caught me a fish."
I was like, I can send that to Brandon. That was a good one.
That was a good TikTok.
Now, you know when I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm sending TikTok.
No. I don't
I
enjoy
like to
it.
go fishing at the ocean sometime and cook it right there on the beach.
The ocean fishing?
I follow this guy, whatever he catches, he cooks right there on the beach.
On TikTok or YouTube?
I think he might. I think he's on YouTube. I don't think he's on TikTok. He probably has a TikTok account.
There's a guy on TikTok. He'll catch a fish, and whatever he catches, he cooks it. He's even caught frog, and he cooked the frog.
The whole frog or the frog legs?
I didn't cook the whole thing, but he did do something with. He made like
It is a thing to eat frog legs.
he made like
Tastes like chicken.
he made like chicken strips. He made frog strips.
What made that much meat?
It looked good.
But was that much meat? Was there?
Not really, but I think he kept the bones in it though, and he kept the legs whole. And so you just like.
Yeah, you keep the legs whole because you won't eat that little.
I don't know.
Y'all never eaten the frog legs, neither have I. But that is a thing. No, y'all never eaten them because I've never eaten them, so I never hey boys, let's go catch us some frogs and some frogs.
It looked good. It looked good, and he does whatever he catches. The first thing he catches, he cooks it, and he's cooked some questionable fish, and he's tried it, and he had one fish. His meat was like yellow. Like that fish was sick. Like I wouldn't have ate it. I don't care if it was the first thing I caught. I ain't eating that. I don't remember what it was, but he cooked it and he ate it, and he said it was disgusting.
Did he get sick?
Oh, I think he's all right. He cooked the frog later, so.
Frog is a thing. That is a thing to eat the frog.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of it, like Louisiana and stuff.
I mean, I guess if that's all. Because, I mean, there's a time when you were little that we shared a bowl of Roman noodles.
Yeah.
You know, or I went and got us one of those dollar pizzas, and we shared that dollar pizza. So I guess if I really needed to, I'd go out and catch us some frogs and went
Yeah.
get some frogs.
Some fried frog strips.
Here you go, sweet. Tastes like chicken.
So I've had rattlesnake. I think I've had. No, I
You
haven't.
had alligator too.
That's what I was gonna say. I think I've had alligator, but I can't remember.
You were little because you and Mama brought it to me at work. Are we ready?
Yeah, I didn't even start getting ready to go. I'm sure Jesus is gonna be hitting me up here in a minute.
Oh, okay, it's 5:43. All right, y'all. Brenda's gonna go fishing and catch us some.
Look at this.
Where am I looking at?
Yeah, right here.
Right here? Oh, okay. Brandy's going to go catch us some fish for dinner. So we'll see y'all next week. Don't forget, if you do like our video, please give us a thumbs up and hit the subscription button so you can come hang out with us because we would love to see you. Want to say anything, Brenda?
Like and subscribe to my mama. She does good content. We're still learning, but it's getting better and better. We got 2 mics this time.
Also have cruise content coming up. Not this month. It's probably
In
won't be
May.
till June.
Yeah, I won't say it till June.
Yeah. So we'll see you next time. Mwah.